In terms of logistics for a pathology laboratory, if you don't have a swab at your point of presence, the patient has to go somewhere else. They can't hang around waiting. If you don't have a syringe, it is critical. If you don't have the reagents to run the test, you can't get their test. The patient could be in ICU, desperately needing a result from an accident, from an emergency situation, and the material handling is completely different to normal businesses.
ELAB, as it's known, is a separate division and company within the Lancet group, and was established and exists in its present form to provide IT technology and services into the Lancet group of companies.
After stabilizing on 2012, we then made the decision that we would go to Dynamics 365 in the cloud, and that has been really, from a stability point of view, from a reliability point of view, has been it's a chalk and cheese.
The demands of its supply chain required an integrated solution, and hence the reason as well for considering the rollout of Dynamics.
Was the implementation from a partner such as ELAB focuses so much on the business process of the customer to really make sure that you do not have a technology system for system's sake, but that it's always relatable back to the business process and to the core function of the organization.
Moving to Dynamics 365, the situation is that it is inherently scalable, whereas the on-premise solution was not scalable.
During the early stages of the project, we identified the opportunity, along with business and with ELAB, of widening the scope of the solution to incorporate also the delivery of supply chain services to these outlying 500 sites and depots.
There's a very important agility factor in cloud that allows vendors such as Microsoft to rapidly innovate and make those innovations available to all customers.
The nature of Lancet is to treat and partner with its vendors, and we provided them with a platform and capability of managing that kind of the vendor relationship in respect of the procurement as well as the payment more effectively, greater transparency, and with a high rate of satisfaction on both sides of the fence.
If I speak to Lancet Laboratories FD, he will never go back. I mean, the answer is that it's fantastic. It's got a depth of information that he's never had in the previous 20 or 30 years.
Working with a partner such as ELAB Professional is great to see how they are making use of the latest innovation that is in the Dynamics 365 stack, and how they help and partner with us to bring feedback back for future innovation that would benefit all of our customers.
What we found with the COVID, the big experience, and that was probably all the laboratories in South Africa, the biggest challenge was being able to secure purchases of some of the reagents that were critical.
What was of great comfort to us is that we had to do nothing differently in terms of our support and in terms of the system.
If the system had failed us in the critical time period where we relied on it heavily, it was extremely crucial to our operation, we would not have been able to contribute to helping the patient care in South Africa.
The Lancet business has been historically dynamic and growing. The solution that it now is on is capable of flexing and scaling along with growth and changes in their business model and with the changing circumstances of healthcare in South Africa.